Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the numbers that make the business world go round. And today we are diving into PACS Group Inc., a report that's got more twists and turns than a pretzel factory. So PACS Group is playing catch up and they've just signed a deal, a forbearance agreement to be exact, with Truist Bank. Now, what does that mean for us regular folks? Well, it means they had some trouble paying their bills or meeting certain promises they made to the bank. Think of it like a temporary pause button on the bank's ability to get super tough about those missed payments. They've been flagging something called representation and warranty events of default. This sounds fancy, but what it boils down to is that the company might have accidentally told the bank something that wasn't quite right, or they failed to provide paperwork that proved they were following the rules. Specifically, this happened for several quarters, ending March 31, 2024 through March 31, 2024. Through March 31, 2025. This isn't just a bank issue though. This mess also spilled over into another agreement they have, the Omega Master Lease, which sounds like a big leasing deal. So when they had issues with the bank, it also created problems with this lease. And that in turn caused even more problems with the bank. It's like a domino effect of trouble. The good news for PACS Group is that the bank and the landlords under that lease have agreed to give them some breathing room. This forbearance period, which means a time when the bank won't take action against them, lasts until October 31st of 2025. It could even get extended, but there are specific conditions. Now, during this break, PACS Group has to do some heavy lifting. They need to keep at least $100 million in cash available. They also can't go making crazy investments or buying up other companies, and definitely no new loans under this credit agreement. They've also been given a bit more time to get their yearly financial statements done for the year that ended December 31, 2024. Let's look at their stock. They trade under the ticker PACS on the New York Stock Exchange. While this report doesn't give us precise financial numbers for this period, the fact they needed a forbearance agreement at all tells us they are under financial pressure. But wait, there's more drama. On August 15th, Peter Sanford, who was the president of Providence Administrative Consulting Services, Inc., resigned from his job at PACS Group. Now, he's not just walking away, he's sticking around to offer them consulting services for up to a year at a price of about $16,000 a month. They're also covering his health insurance for a year, and his stock options will keep growing in value. This suggests he might have some inside knowledge or skills that are still valuable to the company even after his departure as an executive. The report is signed by Jason Murray, the Chief Executive Officer, on August 15th, 2025. This tells us the top leadership is aware and involved in these arrangements. So what's my take on all of this? Well, on the one hand, PACS Group is showing it can face problems head on, negotiating with lenders and trying to fix things rather than just ignoring them. The forbearance agreement and the consulting deal for Mr. Sanford suggest a company that's trying to navigate a tough spot without completely falling apart. However, the core issue here is the need for such agreements. Relying on forbearance means they aren't meeting their original commitments. The minimum liquidity requirement of $100 million is a big number, and maintaining that while dealing with past issues will be a challenge. The fact that a former executive is staying on as a consultant at a significant monthly rate could indicate a need for his specific expertise, or perhaps a way to ensure he remains cooperative. The key risk for PACS Group is whether they can truly fix the underlying issues that led to these defaults. If those problems aren't resolved, they'll just be kicking the can down the road. Investors should be watching closely to see if they can meet the conditions of the forbearance and if their financial health improves. This feels like a company in a critical transition period trying to stabilize itself before it can focus on growth. Alright, that's our breakdown of the PACS Group filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.